Senor is actually just like, and that stops now.
Yeah.
Right.
He's doing that show,
Yeah.
to talking to her.
And he's just trying to talk back.
Yeah.
Right.
I never-
It's clear that he doesn't listen.
Yeah.
I never understand what they actually say. What they're supposed to say, they don't say anything. But,
Right.
but I guess it's football
La di
players.
da, la di
Yeah,
da,
yeah,
la di da.
Yeah.
Something like
Apples and pears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But what they're supposed arguing about. But
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's what happened. So I think and as you're talking, you have your focus on El Senor.
Yeah.
I think just to count, what do you say? Mirror this sort of brutal offense you're doing.
Yeah.
Ståhl is doing, the very technical, maybe even some sort of high flying, these sort of the Frankenstein or sort of something like that in that sort of that area, Hurricane or something. These more impressive high flying moves to sort of showcase the technical aspect, the counterpoint, and that's hence why I'm using heat for this sort of keeping the contrasts in the sort of feud going. So let's see here, 6 plus a 4, so actually a 10. So then you hit great, retain control and pick one. 2 momentum because I am at 4 heat with you. So.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to actually say that the crowd really picks it up right now. The contrast between the way you are. This is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
You guys are anyone watching this is understanding the drama at work here.
Yeah.
And both of you are really selling it. You seem like you are really a determined guy, right? And and in your case, they're finally really getting to see some stuff that you had promised.
Actual wrestling.
Yeah, and your improved look is really helping, right? It's not that, it's still a -1.
Yeah,
but still, it's
that's bad.
People can see that it's that you're doing your job. Announcer?
Yeah. The tides have turned, and now Fenric is showing us what wrestling is about. Can Angus have a rebuttal to this?
And let's see. Elsinore will do one thing. He'll look at you, and he'll do like a subtle move that nobody else will see, which is kind of like,
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, yeah.
But he's like, remember, you're a heel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Fenric is still in control, so you're actually gonna take the
just letting
the
you know
time.
that's going on.
Yeah, but he's taking the time when you're down to actually work the audience, sort of
okay.
get them up. So you heard the pop, so he's sort of hot dogs and grandstands on the top of ropes, sort of doing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
He's actually trying to do something here.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Fenric is climbing the rope.
10.
This is where the management is like.
He's actually good.
Yeah.
On a 10, gain 2 momentum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll never get a control again.
So that goes over with the audience, as they say, all 50 of them.
Right.
Fenric takes to the sky.
That is good.
Yeah. So now he's ready to get back into it.
Remember, guys, finish the match with 4 audience. You get an advance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you actually don't get the audience from working the audience. You can't do that.
No. But remember.
Yeah.
Getting the audience comes from finishing moves. And also when you hit. Oh no, I was wrong. +4 heat at the end of the match.
Oh yeah.
Gives you +1 audience.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
So both of
them. And also that's in addition to finishing moves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Getting back into it.
Let's do it.
So I think that anyway. So he will, Ståhl will, get down on a more flat mat again, sort of doing the sort of the wrestling moves again. The sort of it's starting to get onto the submission holds now,
right.
The real ones. Maybe not his finisher, but others similar ones. Boston crowd, so that sort of sort of showcasing, it sort of hurts, but it doesn't really hurt. But anyway, so it's a work. At 6, 7. So that's +1 work.
Okay.
So I guess that's sort of the rest spot here. So I think takes one momentum and sort of gives you
Yeah, yeah.
intensity.
Okay.
Breaks free, and on the way up, like takes you with him. He smacks you with elbow, like
Right.
straight to the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And go ahead and roll for that. Let's see how well you do. Right. What's the announcer say?
Because it's,
6.
like, it's over for Angus. Over. Oh no, Angus
Yeah.
rises again.
Yeah, I gotta use one momentum.
Yeah.
So smack him straight to the face with elbow. So when it like plays groggy, just take him and you try and get him try and get him push in,
Right.
punch into the ribs
Right.
again. And, like
Right.
try
Okay. But at this point, the match is kind of
Yeah.
just trading
Yeah,
around,
Mhm.
right? The El Senor has been occasionally, like when maybe the pin didn't
It's
didn't
connected.
fit, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
broke it,
Yeah.
right, and stuff like that. Probably sent you back to the corner
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
once
yeah.
by now,
Yeah,
right? Stuff like that. So
Yeah.
he's, so that's happening, and now it's about the booking. Wow. Sometimes I wish that giving this decision to creative is tough in play. I mean, I really have to decide like which way creative wants
Yeah.
this to go. For the drama, maybe actually having Angus stand up against the
Yeah.
wrestling, legitimize himself is one
Yeah.
thing. On the other hand, beating Fenric,
Yeah.
2 times technically is kind of lame.
But this time he does it for you.
Exactly. Well, this time, yeah. So it's kind of a good
showcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a good question, or whether they're validating. You're the one who
Yeah.
actually, almost saved the day last time.
But
So-
I think creative has to think about the promotion. That's basically you have to actually think like
Yeah,
you're actually
I'm
the
trying to.
owner.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. That's
And like
actually
what's
a little
good
tough.
for the promotion, what's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
what's good for the wrestlers.
Right.
Because I think we make it out good well
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
anything it ends, we get audience. It gets over.
Yeah.
And if the feud ends in
Well.
a good way,
Yeah.
and that
Right.
it could end
Right.
well in both ways.
Yeah,
It depends on who you
That's
ask.
why
Yeah.
I'm a little stuck, because we do have that's the problem with a fractured creative vision,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Is that it gives me
Oh yeah,
I'm trying
Yeah,
to deal
yeah,
with
yeah.
the fracture,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So.
Mhm.
This is actually really cheating. Everyone looks at Swift. Not like in the ring. Like if we kind of like flash back a little bit when they're booking the match
yeah.
and figure out who's
Yeah.
going to win.
Can I do I might do an asshole move here. Because I got Burian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
You actually do have the opportunity to bury them, or you can say, no, Ron, it's on you.
Yeah.
Suffer.
Like, I'm
That's
thinking-
on you. Rather, that's your choice.
Because he's been stirring up some crap about me and
Yeah.
the influencers. So I think,
Well, yeah.
it's good. Like it's good.
Yeah,
hate.
but but they're looking to you for the good of the promotion.
Yeah.
Is the point. They figure they're wondering if your experience might actually pick the right one to bury at this point.
We could do a what's it called? But we could do a plausible deniability ending,
Mhm.
sort of like where one of you puts the other one in submission, and Senor maybe misreads as a tap, and it's like I never tapped.
Well, still though,
But it's a bit of a cop out.
yeah. We need to close this
Yeah.
satisfactorily, right?
Some
Wrong
creative
thing.
teams will
Okay, so
disagree
it's
with
up
you.
to
Well,
me. You're not going to bury.
you know,
Okay.
you can't do worse than they have done in real life.
Yeah.
Think
No.
about that. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, the creative struggled over this in the flashback that we never see, but
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
Of course.
We see.
yeah, and it ultimately. Yeah, the idea is that
And you don't want to do a heel turn?
mhm,
Did you take two hardcore methods
Might
to
be
beat
the-
Angus because you're
Well,
so frustrated?
might be we'll see. But here's what the booking is. You can choose if you do that. But the booking is that you need to go super hard, like hard, but you're booked to win.
Mm.
So you might actually hurt him.
Mm.
Right? You do need to
Working
show.
stiff.
Yeah. You need to. Somebody's going to. If someone gets hurt, that's good,
Yeah.
right? But then you're booked to win,
Yeah.
right? That's the idea.
Yes.
So anyway, that's the plan
Mm. Oh yeah.
because that legitimizes him
Yeah.
too as the heel, right?
Mhm.
That's the idea.
Has to be really, really difficult and sort of you have to pay something to win. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Because you had to go up against it in order for your skills
Yeah.
to prevail. That's the only way I can. We have to legitimize
Yeah.
both wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have
Right.
to put both over. Yeah.
How are you feeling, Angus? Like you're actually playing by the rules, and you might start to think that maybe I can't win without cheating. Or
The moves like that comes afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
comes afterwards.
Yeah.
Like
Working stiff isn't quite cheating.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Then like if he loses and like he and he plays by the book, is like
That's
I gotta
right.
I gotta give it a try. But if
Yeah,
if
yeah.
this keep coming
Are you
again,
starting to work stiff, kind of like because your frustration builds, or are you playing it?
no, I think like he works stiff, but not like consciously. Like
Right.
he's going too hard.
Yes.
Too
Well,
hard.
and also
Yeah.
you're you know you're actually expected. to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're-
But like
you are. I mean, in fact, that nod that he was giving was,
Yeah.
you can go hard.
Yeah.
That's the idea,
yeah.
right?
So like he has Fenric in a headlock and he's punching ribs. So
Mhm.
working real stiff, punching
Okay.
ribs.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
actually punching. Yeah.
Yeah. Go
actually.
ahead and do the working stiff then.
Real +1. And I'm gonna use 1 momentum.
Mm-hmm.
To get 7.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, what does it say on a botch?
You screw up and get injured as a result.
Yeah, you would have hurt yourself.
Yeah. I injured the opponent.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
hit
injured.
in
Yeah.
the- yeah.
Yeah.
Ribs
Like
something,
punching
yeah.
like breaks or fractures a rib.
Yeah, fracture,
Right,
actually
right.
fractured. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, I could.
Announcer.
Oh yeah. Oh, that looked like it really hurts.
Mhm.
Fenric might get the second week in a row.
In fact, I could almost see. Sorry, I don't mean to take
No,
over
take
the announcer.
over,
You
take
tell
over.
me. No, you tell me if this is legit. And I was like, oh, that looked like it really hurt. And then kind of in a different voice, oh, that really hurt.
Yeah, that's one of them are
It's like, oh, I really, oh, ouch.
And you can see like Fenric's knees buckle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
after
yeah,
one
yeah,
punch.
kind of looking at creative like, is he hurt for real?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is this a stop?
Yeah.
It might look
Question,
like
who retains control? I can't see anything.
Oh, wait, after I've staked the booking, then
No,
I'm
no,
going to the finishing.
I see.
But I'm letting him do the move
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
the middle
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
working with real stiff.
So technically, the finisher now
It
really
kind of
has
happens
control.
that I have to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you do that sort of,
Yeah.
and then it sort of releases me, sort of.
Yeah.
But it sort of it makes it looks like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
actually probably throwing you or something.
yeah.
Towards your back,
Yeah.
doing a sort of counter, maneuver.
Or I
Sort
try
of
to cut, or I try to throw you, but like
fails or something.
Yeah.
Something happens. You're ended up on the mat, sort of
Yeah.
on your belly, because that's how the camel clutch works. Fenric is probably actually
Right.
actually hurting, but he's trying to hide it.
Right.
Trying to be professional here. And he goes for the submission,
Yeah,
the camel clutch, sort of holding you up,
Yeah.
sort of. Actually, you're doing it really,
Yeah.
probably a bit harder than you actually should
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You're like,
For some
"Ooh,
reason."
I am camel clutched.
Yeah.
He might
I'm
be
not, I can't stand up.
It's hard to breathe.
yeah, and then we roll.
Either one or both of them are
Okay,
going to be
7.
in a stretcher.
So that's
Do you have momentum?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, no, I dump free momentum.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I collected momentum I have a ton.
So
of
your
momentum.
finishing move, I thought so. Yeah. You guys really pumped the momentum in this match.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Give me the finishing move then.
The finish move is it's kind of. I don't really like these submission moves. They're kind of boring to watch, but sort of you're holding and you're pretending to be hurt.
Yeah.
And basically, El Senor is basically down on the mat, sort of talking
Right.
to
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
asking you to sort of
Right.
tap out. And
Yeah.
sort of this goes on for a while, and sort of goes on for a good while. So you're not the pussy. You're not pussy now.
Yeah.
So but you're
Trying to grab you.
yeah,
right.
But
Right.
eventually,
Pull your feet.
Right.
it's too difficult, and you
Yeah,
sort
right.
of do
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Is it a wall of Jericho sort of thing?
I don't know. I don't know. But it's sort of what's happening is you have a wrestler on the belly. And actually, there's a picture.
Yeah,
It's like
You're
wait,
putting up
their back?
by
Yeah.
their shin.
We
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
we have.
That's we have
Oh my
a
God.
picture of it.
Ow!
yeah.
Oh, that's perfect for this
Yeah, yeah.
match
Yeah.
too.
Oh my God! It's
I know.
almost if what you remember, folks. What doesn't bend must break,
Mhm.
and we'll see how much Angus can take.
Yeah. All right. So, but what does it say? You hit it clean,
Yeah,
right?
on a 10+, you hit your finisher clean, you gain +1 audience.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's kind of fun if you don't. You actually do a real submission hold on them. I mean, injure them. So you actually do
Oh,
break
yeah.
their-
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break the neck.
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because they no-sell your submission holds. You actually put
Yeah,
them in a
unfortunately,
real
yeah.
submission
Yeah.
hold.
And I suspect that some of those 70s, 80s guys actually
Oh, they probably did
Yeah.
free.
probably
Yeah.
did actually have to.
You know, but that they continued doing that into the 90s. You know,
Yeah.
if they had new people didn't like,
Yeah.
they did, punch them for real.
Right.
Because,
Right.
kind of assholes,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Didn't they used to kind of love to keep the newbies in check too? Kind of like
Teach them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
are going to perform, but until then,
Yeah.
you're going to learn.
And you're
Remember
and you're not
where-
gonna, act like you are something, we are in
Yeah.
charge
Right.
here. So
Yeah.
it's bullying basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a proper lesson, which is
Yeah.
when you need to, when you're asked to sell it, sell it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
or I'll make you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost
some-
like
yeah.
like a
I mean,
dog.
there is
betrayal
a-
sort of.
yeah.
Spectrum here.
There is definitely.
Some people
yeah.
just like hurting other people.
Yeah.
So in that case, let's take a look at the end of this match. You had +4 heat with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of you get 1 audience. So that's 2. You're now up to 3.
Yes.
Right. And you have 2.
Did you tap out in the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to.
That's how the match
But
is.
like, did you like struggle while? Did you like, oh my God,
Yeah.
we'll
And
get
trying to
it.
trying to pull them off his
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. And so then, wait, what it was? Okay, so the audience. Okay, right. So the heat. That's what it was. You're
Mhm.
right. Heat will now drop to +1 each.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the blow off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I believe each of you now gets an advance.
Yes. We
Commentary at the end. I shouldn't have to tell the announcer.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm a bit out of it today. Well, that's the end of it. Angus laying there on the floor, his back, his kidneys might be all done. If the whiskey didn't take the kidneys out, Fenric
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yeah.
And we got a winner. Technical wrestling will always succeed in the end.
Oh yeah.
When Fenric is
Always.
cheering, Angus going up, shakes his hand, tells his back, he just walks.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
looks at the
Yes.
announcer and he's like,
yeah. That was
Hates announcer.
a bit much there.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but there is a proper blow off. It's
Yeah.
actually.
yeah.
But I would also say
Satisfactory.
that the audience bump for you
Yeah.
comes with the fact that really anybody watching that into the last 10 seconds of that camel clutch,
yeah,
even your best fans would be begging you to tap out.
yeah,
Right, that's what was going on here. They were begging you to tap out,
yeah,
and the fact that you went on a little too long for it for them,
yeah,
boom,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's like okay, nobody could have gotten out of that, not even Angus.
Yeah.
But look at how hard he fought.
Yeah.
But I think also audience is it's much how they like your character, but also how they like you as a wrestler. They
Right.
see
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
can do the stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you lost, but they know it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not a real
Absolutely.
sport. So it doesn't-
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And the heat makes it worth it. You
Yeah.
guys actually had built it up to be a good
Yeah.
yeah.
personal thing. So okay, that end of our first feud, and also that, as I say, advance time, right?
Yeah.
So time to think about that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
and as I think we know, it's good to process it
Yeah.
a little while,
Yeah.
right? You saw that I gave the gimmick sheets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not lose Swift. Swift has something to do in this episode.
What do I do?
Now, granted, this was a little bit climactic, right? So what we're doing now is not going to be actually for the big pay match.
Yeah.
This is actually technically it's part of the same episode,
Yeah.
right? It might even have been filmed before this, but it's released as part of just the ongoing weekly, releases.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a match
Yeah.
with Joanna, and it's not going to be. This might you had the match with the two women, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And this one, however, is very much sold as, this is serious business.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's just +1/+1 heat.
Yeah.
With this character, so it's not actually all that exciting for that purpose, but the audience actually kind of cares about this, right? This is a legitimizer, as I say, with this, she's more of an audience member than a wrestler in terms of being a part of the promotion. But a match with her, like, shows you're part of the team, right?
Kind of like a welcome to Sweden.
Yeah.
sort of thing,
Yeah. Well, and also welcome to us, our crowd, our people, and it's actually kind of funny the crowd atmosphere is almost. I mean, the interest is not in what is the spectacle of this theatrical performance. It's almost like settling into, this is what we came for.
Yeah.
This is the positive side of niche fan base,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
The niche is real.
Yeah.
They care.
Kind of like a family. Sort
Yeah,
of,
and you're kind of being welcomed in, but
I
bring
need to
it.
prove myself
Right.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so we don't just let anybody, do this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like nobody out there in YouTube land cares about a match with Joanna, but these people do.
Yeah. Doing all kind of the home crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.